Our game of the week on the Fever, a huge 5A showdown between Pieper and Corpus Christi Flower Bluff. A bunch of points in the first half of this one. The Warriors get on the board first as Brady Hopper runs it in. Pieper takes the early 7-0 lead. Later in the first quarter, Caden Keith finds his favorite target, fellow San Antonio Sports All-Star Isaiah Champagne. He's in the zone for the score, but Flower Bluff punches back in the second. Jaden Pelucio punches it in on the quarterback keeper. Later, it's Tyler Simpson going right up the gut. We're all tied at 21, but the Warriors would take the lead just before the half as Keith connects with Champagne once again, and then we were all tied up at 35 to start the fourth quarter. Flower Bluff gambles on 4th and 10. Pelucio airing it out, and he's got Cameron Dixon in the end zone. An incredible play. The Hornets take the lead. Then after a Pieper interception, Pelucio calling his own number around the right side, he goes. Flower Bluff up 2 scores. So rally time for Pieper. Keith looking down the field and finds Brady Hopper. The Warriors need a stop, and they get it when the Hornets can't pick up a 4th and 1. But the Warriors still need another score, and with under a minute to go, Hopper goes into the end zone on the ground once again. We're all tied up at 49 as we go to overtime. It is a wild game up at the Warrior Coliseum. We'll keep you posted on how that one finishes as we go throughout the show. Welcome to another thrilling edition of the Friday Night Fever postseason edition. Let's get back to the highlights. Up in Austin, a great 6A matchup between Brennan and Westlake. Started off great for the Bears. Tim Cummings gets under the tip pass for the interception, but penalties would kill the chance for Brennan, and it would remain scoreless. After Westlake blocks a punt, Reese Wise is going to find Cullen Divide wide open to give the Chaparrals an early 7-0 lead. Bears would hang in there, only down 14-0 at half, but Westlake comes out on top tonight, 24-7. The Johnson Jaguars also on the road in San Marcos facing Lake Travis, and this one just went about the way you'd expect. Van Hopping going right up the middle, and he's going to get into the end zone. Then later in the first half, quarterback Chaston Ditta steps up, and then he's going to sling one out to Gavin Linder, who is wide open, and he's got some sweet moves, and he would end up into the end zone as well. Lake Travis ends the season, a great season for the Jags, 55-27, the final. One other 6A score tonight. The East Central Hornets trying to hang on over Weslaco in the fourth quarter, 37-30. We'll keep an eye on that one as well. Up in New Braunfels, the Dripping Springs Tigers facing off against the Harlan Hawks, and Harlan gets on the board first as Dwayne Wingfield plunges into the end zone. Hawks take the early 7-0 lead. The defense was playing with their hair on fire to start this one. A whole bunch of Hawks meet at the quarterback for the sack, and then the next Hawks drive, Givery Graham going right up the middle, weaving his way through that defense. What a run here, 42 yards to the house. The Harlan Hawks hanging on. Looks like they're going to advance 55-17 as they play on in the fourth quarter. Over at Hero Stadium, the Canyon Cougars hosting the Chargers from Brownsville Veterans Memorial. They run the triple option offense, and Calvin Trevelyan nearly scores. He's going to get dragged down inside the 2. The Chargers would score on the next play. Then Canyon would tie it up at 7 as their defense is going to recover a fumble in the end zone. Elijah Delgado is the Canyon Cougar who falls on it. Cougars up at the half, and they win in a tight one, 38-35, the final. All right, some more 5A scores here. New Braunfels Unicorns, they come back and win it 35-32. They're moving on, and the Smithson Valley Rangers, they stomp Edinburg Vela 55-13, the final. All right, the Southwest Dragons on the road this week, taking on the Veterans Memorial team from Corpus Christi. Vets first possession of the game, and Noah Indress back to pass, but San Antonio All-Star Azarian Voss is going to step in front of this one and pick it off. It keeps the game scoreless, and then the Dragons then turn to their ground game and their other All-Star, Tyson Dean, going right up the middle, and no one's catching him. That gave the Dragons a 14-0 lead, and the Dragons still dancing as they win 30-20. Now to some 4A scores here. Port Lavaca Calhoun ends the Davenport Wolves season, a great season for the Wolves, 42-28 the final. And then Bay City beats Canyon Lake, that is, 58-21. And more 4A scores, Calallen all over Somerset, 49-28. And then Cuero comes out on top over Navarro, 56-21. We're just getting started. We're going to check back in on our game of the week. We'll have more scores right after this.
Thomas J. Henry Sports Desk.
The Roadrunners end up on top over Temple down in the Dome, and the ground game was on fire once again. Robert Henry All right, we had an overtime finish in our game of the week. The Pieper Warriors scored first in overtime, but Flower Bluff scores also in the end zone. They go for two and they get it as Jaden Pelucio connects with Cameron Dixon. They get the 2-point conversion and walk off the Pieper Warriors. What a game, 57-56, the final tonight. Oh man, just an incredible game in this one again. The final that we just showed you, 57-56. Flower Bluff ends up on top. We caught up with Pieper head coach Nick Rogers right after the game.
I mean, it's still a great year, but we had bigger goals than this, and that's how life goes sometimes, you know, and you learn the most through adversity, and we'll learn from it, and we'll be back. I mean, we're not going anywhere as a program, but this one stings right now, but we'll keep pushing forward.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the Pieper Warriors. They are building a program up there. All right, now to some 3A scores. Goliad beats Marion 56-27. The Randolph Rohawks coming out on top over Rio Hondo 46-31, and Cotulla falling to Van Vleck 35-14. Some more 3A scores. The Poth Pirates win a close one over East Bernanrd 15-13 the final. The Dilley Wolves fall to Tidehaven 56-14. And Llano, the Hornets, all over Orange Grove tonight out at Linhoff Stadium, 34-6. The final. We're checking on some more scores from round 2 action as well. We'll bring them to you right after this. Welcome back to the Fever. The boys from Junction in the postseason run for Falls City. 35-13 the final, and the Shiner Comanches are on to the third round as they stomp Brackettville 54-7. And look at those Holy Cross Knights. Watch out for them. They keep on cruising. Another impressive performance as they crush Lake Country Christian 56-14 the final. Once again, what an ending to our game of the week. The Pieper Warriors coming up short in overtime. What a thriller as the Flower Bluff Hornets walk them off on a 2-point conversion, 57-56 the final. Still a spectacular season for Nick Rogers and the Warriors. They will be back and a team to watch moving on in the future. All right, that's going to put a bow on week 2. Can't wait for week 3 to start. We'll have more scores and highlights next week